Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, everybody! First thing I want to point out, check this out. Hey, that's nice. Something I've wanted for a while, but we haven't gotten until now. That is sexy. Cool stuff. Otherwise, we've taken down the Brigand 16-pounders, so that's fantastic too. Looking at the Nomad wagon real fast here. Another Berserk Charm, which is something that I've picked up before. I don't know if I want to spend another 7,500 on it, but something I should do immediately and with great haste and very little restriction upon myself is sell a whole bunch of crap that I'm never going to use. Let's have a quick look through these trinkets and see what needs to be gotten rid of. Probably these bleeding pendants, the ones that I have extras of here. Definitely going to get rid of those. Bleed skill chance I don't really like too much, and I only really want to have one at any point anyway. Archer's ring is okay, but I've got some stuff that's a lot better than that, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that too. Definitely don't need another Bloodthirst ring. We have a bunch of fasting seals, which I don't tend to use very much now either, especially considering how much more difficult things have become. I really need to get the good trinkets rolling again. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this other, where'd this thing go? Where's that other ring? We had another, oh, there it is. Yeah, the Bloodthirst ring. Get rid of that too. So there's some extra cash. I won't do very much of it right now. We can go through and sell a whole bunch of stuff later on. In fact, let's just randomly click on shit that I know I'm never going to use. There we go. That's fun. Okay. Fantastic. Good. That's smart. That's an intelligent use of my time. I think now I've just got the decision to make between taking these guys out again or going for another level 6 boss. Also, Croc needs to go to the freaking penance hall immediately. Didn't realize I hadn't taken care of him last time. He's got some issues. But I really like that now what I can do actually is cycle through my guys much more easily and see whether or not there's anything that I need to actually address as far as their sanitarium needs go. And now I remember, Fouchot's got some problems. Get rid of the creeping cough right away. Let's check out Carnet as well. Misses the spot. I probably want to get rid of that. Any reduction to crit chance is obviously worth addressing. And then, let's see what Titan's got. Resolution, will never drink. That's not, I can't really contest that. The dude's made an obligation to himself to not fall to the ways of the drink again. Who am I to say that he's not allowed to do that? I think that's really going to do it, but I might as well throw somebody else in there. So let's see if I can just get rid of one of Malvola's things. I don't like that she has 3 things wrong with her. So let's get rid of one of them. You need a syringe to not pray anymore. Or to begin prayer again. I suppose if a doctor injected you with some fluid that you didn't understand, you might be inclined to prayer. I think I'm going to bring these guys out again. I think it's time we gave this crew another try. Obviously not going to go to level 6 dungeon this time because I've learned my lesson in that respect. What can we maybe gather from this, though? Caution Cloak isn't terrific. Deteriorating Bracer, I think I've used that in the past, but it's not very good. Gambler's Charm, also not the greatest. Especially because it reduces your death blow resistance. That's a huge gamble. So maybe let's just go with... yeah, we can just go a routine explore mission. And in doing so... maybe bring Tyrell out? The weirdly named Tyrell. Nah, I think we'll just stick with our crew. I really think that's just the best way to go. I'm gonna swippity-swap these two in position here if I can, if it'll let me. I don't think it's going to, actually. Alright, screw it. That's the team, man. These guys kick ass. I don't really know how to switch these guys up, either. I mean, I could try the level 5 again, but I know I'm just gonna get my ass kicked. I gotta go with what I know works, man. It's just sometimes you just gotta do it. Tell you what, we'll equip Double Berserk Mask on our leper here just to make quality use of those items. See if maybe get some good crits going from that. Go ahead and swap again here. I love that. That's actually such a wonderful button now. I'm going to use the hell out of that. How about we take a huge gamble? How about this? Just legendary bracers across the board. Does that sound like fun? That sounds like fun to me. Everybody gets legendary bracers. So we're going to hit like freaking tanks on a Wednesday, but if we miss, we'll miss a lot. And that might be problematic. We'll see. That's a fun little switch up, though. I like that. Stock up on the foodstuffs. Money is no longer an issue again. Bring a couple of these. Tell you what, we'll underprepare a little bit. 2 of each. 1 herb, 1 skeleton key, no torches, no water. That'll work. I know the men-at-arms, they're just... I mean, especially when I'm bringing 2 of them out at the same time, maybe I'm not really making it extremely exciting. And I'm empathetic to that, but we do have an objective. We have a very clear objective that we need to meet, and I will be damned if I don't take the best opportunity to do so.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
It's certainly making it... Okay, well, I'm gonna bite my tongue here. I was gonna say it's making it difficult on us for this explore mission, but now I'm realizing if we go about it the proper way, then it's not gonna be that difficult at all. At most, 1 double back. We can skip 2 rooms here, so I don't have to go either here or here, as long as I go all the way through this, and then go all the way through that. It will depend on scouts more than likely, but that'll probably be the route we take. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and squash the torch immediately, too.
Darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Maybe boost up the difficulty a little bit that way, you know, get some excitement in your life, Bear Taffy. You're going through here with 2 men-at-arms, willy-nilly kicking pilly. You know you gotta step it up, baby. Oh, they changed this, too. No more decimal points down there. I kinda miss them. Oh, and little audio tweaks again. Oh, I like it. I like the ominous feel. Oh boy. This is very similar, but there's little tiny things. You notice there was like a little glistening that occurred when the scout took place. That's the kind of stuff I like. I can appreciate that. Oh, starting with a blighted giant. Okay, let's do it. He's not dealing too much damage, of course. He's got the takey stats equipped, so hopefully he can do well enough with those. Oh, see, now we're taking the punishment of reducing that accuracy so significantly. We'll see if it bites me in the butt. 50%. 50% chance to hit. I think she's got a similar amount, too. 64 and 71. 30% chance to crit, though, is not bad at all. And she lands a deathly blow. Still 50-50 on returning the shots there, of course. Oh my goodness.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I'm trying to make it interesting. I'm trying to make it look as though you're not overpowered. Help me out a little bit.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh man. Alright. I gotta calm down. Oh.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Well, we're still heading this route, of course. Using a shovel early on, but I'd much rather go the way that I know is scouted out.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
And we're gonna pop
with misintent.
a quick bandage here too for 800 gold. Not a terrible trade-off, one I'll probably take 9 times out of 10. Alright. On to the first double back, and we are pretty much untouched through the first 4 rooms of this dungeon. 254 damage crit strikes off of Retribution. Not even initial strikes. These guys, I don't know, man. I was very surprised to find that in the first 2 hotfixes. Well, I guess they're not exactly hotfixes. I don't know what you call the terminology of how they go about content updates, but they've remained largely untouched, which is extremely surprising to me. I'm expecting at some point, maybe remove the AoE triggers of the riposte. Ooh, that's 10 extra food. That's fantastic. Oh, that's not good.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
If you're asking me if I have to nerf the man-at-arms, which, if I'm being honest, I feel they still need one. Oh boy.
The tide turns.
Oh, rabies. Oh my god, that's an accuracy reduction. Oh, this is bad. This is the fight that I am always terrified of. 4 Nashers is a real big problem. She lands it though. One down, okay, and they've got a third strike coming here too. Maybe if I can get another crit strike. Good damage though, and the chance to return the shot. Apparently this guy's not as quick as his friends, and he does, oh, he dodged it though. All right, switching it up a little bit here. Not a huge problem. He's still got a decent level of accuracy. I should be able to hew with this. Oh boy. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. They are targeting these guys though, luckily. Oh, they're gonna dodge a whole bunch of their attacks though. It may not matter. I'm gonna let that bleed come through. These guys slowly but surely can whittle me down, man. I know I'm trying to play up a lot of it.
Give them no quarter.
And I get the crit, but still, I mean, when he lands the blows, he lands the blows. That's what's gonna happen. I try to play it up, but these guys really do terrify me.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
All right, not bad, not bad. Let's go for the crush. Higher accuracy base here? No, it's not, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if we're looking at the riposte possibility. Let's go for a battlefield bandage here. Oh, she can't do it to herself. I guess Bola works then.
A singular strike.
How in the fuck does Bola crit for 30? Oh my god. I don't even talk about the Arbalist either.
Are often low on supplies.
Go ahead and consume all this extra grub we got too. We are in a really great spot here. We are just in a terrific position. Anyway, talking about the possibility of further nerfing the men-at-arms. I think removing... I'm gonna get rid of that. I think removing the triggers from AoE attacks onto the riposte is an obvious choice. Oh, that's not good. Then beyond that, maybe that might be enough, actually. I think that might make them, you know, fair at least. Then again, I haven't really brought them into level 5 and 6 dungeons, so I don't know how much more difficult that's going to become. So maybe I will eat my words once we're faced with those kinds of threats. And the fact that he returns that shot, okay, so it doesn't deal any damage, so that's good. I think I've actually seen that before, too. Where I had the AoE howl land on the riposte. Oh my god. That I feel is still fair. I still like that, because while he's, you know, killing him on their turn, I don't know, when I phrase it that way, it just sounds kind of ridiculous. Oh, that is so silly. Oh, we didn't return that shot. We got stunned, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. He just has to go through with the animation anyway. He has to show him he could have done it. But he won't, just to play fair.
A devastating blow.
Who am I kidding? They're never about playing fair. This line will not break. You know what I actually need to do? You guys keep recommending I do this. I'm gonna go ahead and swap the colors here. 67 damage.
The greater the glory.
Lord almighty. Ooh, a survival guide. It's kind of cute. Probably not gonna take it, but it's adorable. Oh boy. Might pop a campfire early on here. Let's go ahead and dispose of these, take the emerald in its place, and get rid of that. There you go. Let's do this now. There, switch the outfits. Now they're not matching anymore. Now we got different skin tones, too. Perfect. Now you can totally discern one from another. Beautiful day. If I grab a scout here, I might consider checking these two rooms out. See, yeah, there's a little glisten from the scout. I like that. You know what? I think I just keep going this way. Ah, no, I ought to take the easy room. I'd be a fool to pass this up. I'm not in a good spot here anymore, actually. I'm feeling a little weak. Feeling like I'm in less than optimal condition at this point. With 43 stress on my leper. Thank you for adding that as I was literally saying the number, thus making my commentary seem so damn fluid. I think I'm about 44 on Pipperly over there. Pipperly Longstockings. This is the time where I consider a campfire early on. Suppose this is more along the lines of midway through, though. Risky treasure there. Not gonna take the holy water, don't really need it. Not a ton of options for that in this dungeon. We're looking Much better now, though. We're gonna have a room fight more than likely coming in through here, and we also have a trap that we don't have a very high chance to detect, but I think I'll use my Arbalest to try to get through that, because she's in the best shape of all of our friends here. Oh boy, no holy water. Energy for the hero. Ruins foam. Yikes. Doesn't affect us now. Luckily, I should be able to get rid of it, too. Alright, Arbalest tries this out. Well done. Thank you much. Another giant. And the Gnasher. Now I'm a little concerned. Especially when Carteret misses her first strike. But there we go. Okay. Even the odds a little bit.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Well, them being marked targets is not really anything that I am worried about, considering they do that to themselves. And they continually miss their strikes as well. That's the only thing that makes me really, unfortunately,
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
positioned. Yikes! Oh boy. I think I still gotta stick with this, though. That's a really bad positional shift. Hopefully she gets her turn before he does. Even so, we're gonna have to spend half of our turn this round repositioning, unfortunately. I don't think she can do anything from that spot, and I'm pretty sure he might be reduced to bolster this round. Actually landed the strike on the crone. I still want to get rid of her. Her stress is still an issue for these guys. Poison spores. Probably going to be a blight. Oh, he is afflicted. Alright, let's go ahead and bolster up. Get our turns before them next time. Ideally. Alright, finish her off. Yes! Holy shit. I'm starting to get a little worried. We're not dealing a ton of damage, of course. With Stanley especially, he's not really feeling too great. And these guys have a lot of risk associated with this low accuracy build right now. Let's defend our other man-at-arms. I kind of like that option. Oh, I didn't realize our Arbalest was targeted. That might have been the better defensive measure. Oh boy. Bolster again? That sounds okay to me, actually. Boost up that dodge one more time. I don't really want to move him forward. I think I'd rather just let the Arbalest kill them by themselves! Hot diggity damn. Let's eat some ham. No, let's take some anti-venom. That's what I ought to do. You know what? Fuck it. Life's about risk. Let's take some. Oh! Well, that was convenient. Thanks! I like it. I think it's campfire time.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Oh my goodness, that food is tremendously good at healing now. Go for a reflection, reduce that stress a little bit. We can encourage our other man-at-arms, which is more than likely going to be the route I go. Although I also really do like the restrained crossbow, so let's go with that instead. And you know what? Fuck it. Weapons practice on both. Boost up their accuracy one more time. Maybe kind of counter the negative effects of the legendary bracer, and with a boost to crit strike, we could potentially see the stress relieved anyway. Hopefully that ends up being the case.
The light, the promise of safety.
Nope. The dog, the promise of death. Ooh, an old tree. You. Nice. Alright. Well, definitely the easiest fight we've come across thus far. Let's see if we can maybe get a double crit strike Q to start with.
Well struck.
Just one of them. And that's another quick update we have here as well. The fact that it actually accounts for individual targets with the crit AoE. It's very, very interesting. Well, that went extraordinarily well.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Can't argue with that, my god. 2 more rooms. I feel confident now. I think the use of the campfire was adequate. We've got the shovel necessary to make it through here. I think we even have one more, in fact. Yes, we do. We're feeling good today. We're feeling good today, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, oh, why am I doing these things? Slow reflexes. Oh, God. It's not even that bad, but I hate any negative quirk. They're all terrible. But this is it. We've done it. But we got the scout. I'm curious enough. We'll push forward. Sometimes an onyx in these torch stalls, but that's all we get. One last box. A few more heirlooms. Alright, you know what? I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. God damn it. We need to push this. We need to push this team. We need to make them realize life's not all about comfortable situations. Life's not all about trying to increase the difficulty level and instead being presented with 3 bugs that you surprised. That's not the case. No, certainly the game wouldn't put me in that spot when I'm trying to make up for the lack of excitement in these episodes. Obviously, they wouldn't let me do 13 damage with a bola strike.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Because that would just be stupid. No. Instead, we present ourselves with another level of difficulty. We try to make things interesting. So let's keep going this way. Let's push the boundaries. We're gonna double back through 4 rooms, explore the whole goddamn dungeon in the most roundabout way imaginable. And then we'll see who's whining about lack of excitement. It'll be you, the same person. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's fine, I get it. I get it. But I am really curious to see if we're gonna make it through here. Well, I'm sure we'll make it through here, but I'm wondering whether or not we'll make it through here in a comfortable position, because right now I could probably take these guys out again minus 1 man at arms, which is totally possible, actually. In fact, more than likely what'll be happening next time. Spoiler! I have no idea. I don't plan things, they just happen. Things just come and go as they please in my brain. No real filters established. Okay. This is incredibly simple. Didn't even riposte. Come on, game. Come on, game. You know you can do better than this. This...
This expedition at least promises success.
We're literally improving the status of my characters as we progress. This is just
Wealth
ridiculous.
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I have 6 citrine, too. Alright, maybe we run into some difficulty here. But I seriously doubt it. That's 1 down. That's a lot of damage. And this should be the finishing blow on him, too. Look at how much this accuracy is bumped back up simply from 1 campfire buff. Maybe that's the nerf they need. Just maybe that's where they need to be taken down a peg. Is those ridiculous campfire buffs. Probably could have gone for a Hue there, to be honest. Oh, and a slime smack. Stress attack? Nope, that is a stun, though. And now he's dead.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Is it, though? Is it really? Because I'm not seeing that, man. I'm not seeing that at all.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
That was a new little voice quippet, too. Decent amount of gold there. Good experience all around for level 4. Fast healer, slugger. Oh, scattering does not really matter for him. Hyromania and robust. Because they needed to be better.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Oh, goodness. Well, did what I could. But they're just too amazing. Thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeons, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.